Deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Nevada. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your progressive alternative to big banks, delivering a full roster of great banking services, but at much lower costs. Our lineup always hits it out of the park. Auto loans, home loans, manufactured home loans, and 100% free checking that pays you back. We're equally proud to support lots of local groups, including the Sonoma Stompers, because that's what neighbors do. We're the home of league-leading Kasasa Checking. Kasasa Checking is better than free. It pays you, and you choose how you want to be rewarded. Bonus dividends on your deposits, or cash back on your debit card purchases. And Kasasa makes any ATM a free ATM. It's easy to switch to Kasasa in just minutes at northbaycu.com. Our convenient branches are just a short stop from anywhere, including our newest Sonoma Valley and Rohnert Park locations. Don't let banks throw curveballs at your budget with high rates and foul fees. Count on North Bay Credit Union to save you money every day. Learn more at northbaycu.com or call 707-584-0384. Loans subject to approval. Details at northbaycu.com.
Stompers Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonoma Clean Power. As your local public electricity provider, we source clean energy from renewable resources, geothermal, water, wind, solar, and biomass. And we deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency. By changing the way residents source energy, we're able to deliver customer programs that make a difference in everyone's life. Powered by innovative thinking, Sonoma Clean Power was formed to provide a choice beyond for-profit.
The Tampa Bay Rays organization, he was a third round pick, 95th overall that is, back in 2007. He'll oppose Johnny Morrell here tonight. It'll be Navarro, Peguero, Johnson, Dempster, Unknown, Colombo, Montalongo, Lunardelli, and Biagini. And the right-hander delivers a fastball across the letters for strike one, and that's how we get started at 6:08 here tonight, 81 degrees at first pitch from Palooza Park at Arnold Field. Barnes, the over-the-head windup. Here he is on 0-1, and Navarro hits a chopper through the right side into right field for a base hit. These two teams faced off on Sunday afternoon to conclude last week. The Stompers winners in that game, 10-5 the final. Jacob Cox pitched 6 innings in that ball game. And here's the former Cub farmhand, Yler Peguero, the switch-hitting third baseman, batting at .318. Navarro reaches a single to lead off the game. The .379 average for him just went up. First pitch from Barnes. Peguero squares around, bunts it foul straight back. The count is 0-1. Later on tonight, the Vallejo Admirals and the Salina Stockade will face off. The Napa Silverados, after the walk-off win last night, will get the night off before coming here. Gillespie holds on. Navarro over at first. We're just underway. A nice toss over from Barnes easily, and back in with a head-first dive is Raul Navarro. Stompers 31-11, a 6.5 game lead, and 21-5 here in this ballpark. They've been dominant here at home here in 2019. The 0-1 pitch from Barnes is outside to Peguero, and the count is 1-1. You see fastball, curveball, and a changeup from Barnes. Fastball low to mid-90s for the right-hander. He gives a look over the shoulder to first with no
Stompers base.
And it misses outside and low. Peguero, a .318 average, a home run, and 11 driven in. This will be the third start for Barnes against San Rafael this year. He doesn't have a decision in either of those starts. And the Stompers as a club 1-1 when Barnes starts against the Pacifics. A quicker throw over to first this time, a little bit high. Navarro's able to get back in with a dive. 2 balls and a strike on Yler Peguero, the switch-hitting third baseman, batting left-handed. Quits are at third, a step behind the bag. Here's the 2-1, and Barnes misses high and away with a fastball. Against the Pacifics in those 2 starts, Barnes short starts. 4 innings and 3 1/3, so 7 1/3 total. He's allowed 6 runs, 2 of them earned on 9 hits, 11 strikeouts, and 8 walks against San Rafael this year. Here's his 3-1 pitch, and that's on the outside corner for strike 2. 4-1 here at home against San Rafael. Stompers a good home record against everybody. The Silverados, the kryptonite so far here at home in 2019. Here's the payoff. Runner goes. The pitch is fouled away. Raul Navarro, the speedy shortstop, is over at first after the leadoff single. Navarro, who has 28 stolen bases on the season. .28 for 36. Throw over to first. Very close, but they did not get him. Closest pickoff move from Barnes so far. He's thrown over there 3 times here in the first inning. No score. We're just underway. Here's the payoff. Runner goes again. It's lined right back up the middle past the head of Barnes into center field. Navarro will go first to third as we have seen firsthand the hustle of Raul Navarro. The base hit for Peguero, and San Rafael has him at the corners with nobody out for Axel Johnson. Johnson, the left-handed hitter, playing first base here tonight. .293, 12 home runs, 47 runs batted in. With Dondre Hubbard no longer here, Johnson second in the league in home runs, and now leads the league in runs batted in. Barnes in some trouble with men at the corners and nobody out. His first pitch to Johnson is on the outside corner for strike 1, knee high. A fastball from Barnes gets him ahead. Johnson, who hit his 12th home run of the season last night in the first inning over in Napa. Runners at the corners, the 0-1. A curveball is a little outside. The count's even at 1 ball and 1 strike. San Rafael 5-5 in their last 10 ball games. Stompers have won 7 of their last 10 coming in. Infield back with men at the corners and nobody out. Barnes on 1-1. Johnson goes around. Cannot hold up the swing. And the pitch down and in, and it's 1-2. Big strikeout situation for Barnes. He has 50 and just 20 walks on the year. He'll run it up there with a fastball. We saw him touch 97 a couple of times in his last start. A brilliant start turned in, by the way, his last time out. Here he is on 1-2 to Johnson. The fastball is fouled away. Last time Barnese took the hill, it was against the Napa Silverados here. He did not get a decision, but he went 6, allowed 2 runs on just 2 hits, and struck out 11. That's a season high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Navarro and Peguero open the game with back-to-back singles there at the corners. The runner goes. The pitch is lined down the left field line. That'll fall, and all the way to the wall. It'll go for extra bases. Navarro will score. Peguero being waved around third. Here's the relay, and it'll be cut off. A 2-run double to left for Axel Johnson, and San Rafael's on the board first. It's 2-0. Navarro scores easily from third. Peguero comes all the way around to score from first. Axel Johnson has his 48th and 49th runs batted into the season. And now here comes Corey Dempster. Dempster has homered in each of his last 3 games, earning himself the cleanup spot here in tonight's ball game, and still nobody out here in the top of the first, and the Stompers trail 2-0. Barnese trying to limit the damage now and hold San Rafael to just 2 runs. Here's his first pitch to Dempster, and that misses high for ball 1. DeAngelis, Hibbert, and Williams in the outfield for the Stompers, left to right. Quinter and Romero on the left side of the infield. Gata and Gillespie on the right side, with Daniel Molinari behind the plate tonight. And that 1-0 fastball is a little bit high for the liking of Ricardo Rodriguez, and the count is 2-0. Rodriguez calling balls and strikes. Ron Adams in the field for tonight's ball game. Barnese's 2-0 pitch to Dempster is hit in the air to right. That'll fall in front of Williams for a base hit. Johnson being held at third. Williams shows it off all the way to the plate. Trying to get to second is Dempster, and now they have him hung up between first and second base. Romero just toying with Dempster now, still in a rundown. Axel Johnson creeping from third. They get Dempster. Here's the throw to the plate, and Johnson is tagged out. Romero held Dempster between first and second long enough. Axel Johnson just kept creeping and creeping down the third baseline. They apply the tag. Johnson takes off, and they throw Johnson out at the plate for a double play. So just like that, the bases are wiped empty, and 2 outs are put on the board. And here comes the designated hitter, Mike Anone. Looking out as a 7-6-4-2 put out to retire Axel Johnson. 9-6-4-2. And a 9-6-4 to retire Dempster. Talk about confusing if you're keeping score at home. So the bases are empty and 2 away. And Mike Anone takes a first pitch fastball from Barnese on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Defense helping Barnese here in the first. Though he has allowed the 2 runs. Here's his 0-1 pitch to the left-handed hitting Mike Anone. That's a little bit low with a fastball. Anone hitting at .298 with 5 home runs and 20 runs batted in. Well, Romero chased Dempster up and down the line for a very long time. Now he misses low with another fastball, 2-1 the count. Back-to-back hits, the Johnson double and then the Dempster single, and they were both tagged out in a rundown. 2-1 pitch is fly to left. DeAngelis coming on, in and out of the shadows. He'll make the catch. That ends the inning. San Rafael scores twice on the 2-run double by Axel Johnson. They lead 2-0. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Stompers coming to bat when we come back right here on Sonoma TV.
We would like to thank our community partners. Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty, Sonoma Hills Retirement Community, and
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Word Mice.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Novato. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.
Two 0 Stompers trail will go to the home half of the first inning, and here's a lineup put out by Zach Payson, presented by Sotheby's International Realty. Nick Ghana will lead off at second base. Matt Hibbert will bat second and center, and Chris Quitzer will follow at third base. Brett Gillespie will bat cleanup over at first, and Miles Williams will hit fifth and right. Rob DeAngelis in left field will hit sixth, with Pedro Barrios back in the lineup for the first time since the 20th of July. He'll be the DH and bat seventh. Daniel Molinari will hit eighth and do the catching, and then Rayson Romero will round out the lineup at shortstop. The first pitch to Gata is down low. 1 ball and no strikes. Johnny Morrell on the hill for San Rafael tonight. Here's his 1-0 pitch, and Gata takes across the letters for strike one. Morrell, 6'2" right-hander from Temecula, California. He was drafted by the Los Angeles Angels in the 31st round in 2016. Here's his 1-1 pitch, and Gata fouls it off the end of the bat over toward the on-deck circle on the third base side. Spent 2016 in the Arizona League in rookie ball with the Angels. Spent some time in rookie ball again in 2017, and then in the Pioneer League in A-ball in the Angels system. Now here he is on 1-2 to Gata, who rolls it softly on the ground to second. Biagini picks it up, and he'll throw him out. The Stompers really hoping for something different offensively tonight at the beginning of the ball game than they got last night. Held hitless through the first 4 innings against Salina right-hander Eric Gleese. Made some opportunities for themselves in the 7th inning and then capitalized on some Salina mistakes, scoring 7 runs in the 7th inning last night. He was sparked by this man, Matt Hibbert, who went 1 for 3 with a base hit to lead off that 7th inning and was hit by a pitch last night. He swings at the first pitch from Morrell here and comes up empty. Hibbert, who was here in 2016 when the Stompers won a championship. He was here in 14, 15, 16, and 17. Now back here for a 5th stint. Morrell's 0-1 pitch and fouls it into the glove of Colombo, actually off the chest protector of Colombo, and the count is 0-2. It's Lunardelli in left, Montalongo in center, Dempster's in right. Peguero, Navarro, Biagini, Johnson around the infield, and Colombo does the catching for Morrell, making his 4th appearance, his 3rd start, no record in those 3 starts, in the 5.90 ERA. The 0-2 pitch to Hibbert. Breaking ball misses down in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 4th game, 10 2/3 for Morrell. 7 earned runs, 9 hits, 16 strikeouts, and 10 walks in 10 2/3. There's his 1-2 pitch to Matt Hibbert. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Quickly 2 down here in the bottom of the 1st inning. And Chris Quitzer will come to bat. San Rafael, who got 4 hits, sent 5 men to the plate, scored twice, and then they were retired. Figure that one out. Quitzer, the left-handed batter at third base, hitting at 296. Takes a first pitch outside from Morel. Five home runs and 34 runs batted in for Quitzer, who's found a home over at third base. The 1-0 from Morel, outside and low again. 2-0 our score, home half of the first. Stompers, who activated Nick Kern today, he'll be available off the bench, along with Butcher and Barfield, 3 right-handers on the bench for Zach Pace tonight. Quitzer in a good spot, 2-0 against Johnny Morel. Right-hander deals. Quitzer takes low, ball 3. Strikeout numbers are high for Morel, but he also averages a walk an inning. He's fallen behind Quitzer 3-0. He kicks and deals. And a 4-pitch, 2-out walk for Chris Quitzer. Now, Quitz has extended his on-base streak to 17 games. Stompers with a 2-out base runner for Brent Gillespie. Gillespie, all he's done since coming over early July is get on base every game he's played in a Stomper uniform this year. Morel out of the stretch for the first time, and Gillespie hits it in the air, center field. That's hit well. On the run is Montalongo. He looks up and is down, and it rolls all the way to the base of the 435 sign in center field. Gillespie around second, on his way to third, and Brent Gillespie with the first triple for him this season, and he puts the Stompers on the board. It's 2-1. That's the furthest hit ball to dead center that we have seen this year, and in virtually any other baseball stadium you will visit in your life is a home run. 435 feet out there to straightaway center field. It takes a home run from Gillespie, but it does give him an RBI triple. Miles Williams stands in, the right fielder. The first pitch from Morel, a curveball over his head all the way to the backstop, but it kicks right back to Colombo, the catcher. Gillespie stays put at third base. An RBI triple for Brent Gillespie. That's only the third Stomper triple of the season. The other two belong to Miles Williams and Pedro Barrios. There's the 1-0 from Morel, and Williams' check swing tapper up the first baseline will settle in foul territory. The count is 1-1. So make the on-base streak for Gillespie 23 games now. Drives in his 21st. Two-1 our score. Stompers trail, trying to tie this thing up in the bottom of the first inning. With Morel now working from the windup with Gillespie over at third. He deals on 1-1, and Williams swings through the fastball, and it's 1-2. Morel in front of Williams, trying to keep it a one-run game. His 1-2 pitch, and that curveball is pulled on the ground foul down the third base line, just past Gillespie. It split Gillespie and Zach Pace. Already 3 runs in this first inning total. 2-out walk proves to be the difference for Morel here in this first. The 1-2 pitch. Williams takes high on a fastball, 2-2. Miles trying to reach in his 22nd straight. Been on a tear the last 3 games. The 2-2. Williams shoots it on the ground, right side, past a diving Biagini into right center field for a base hit. Gillespie comes in to score. We're tied at 2. So Williams has reached in 22 straight now with that hit. Drives in his 29th. Back-to-back RBI hits for the Stompers with 2 out. Rob DeAngelis will bat. Trying to extend this bottom of the first. DeAngelis, the left-handed hitter. The first pitch from Morel is high and away. It goes to the screen. It bounces right back to Colombo, who throws to second. That gets into center field. Williams takes a hard turn around second base, and then he'll retreat back to the bag. A wild pitch allows Williams to go to second. So a man in scoring position for Rob DeAngelis here in the first, and with a hit, he could give the Stompers the lead. DeAngelis, 17 for 56. That's a .304 average with men in scoring position. That's 24 points higher than his .280 batting average as a whole. Here's the 1-0. That shot into left field. Coming on hard is Lunardelli. That'll fall in front for a base hit. Williams waved around third. The throw to the plate, and plenty of time to get Williams. Williams thrown out trying to score, but the Stompers tie it up. An RBI triple by Brent Gillespie, and then Miles Williams singles home a run. We're tied at 2. We'll go to the top of the second. Right here.
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your progressive alternative to big banks, delivering a full roster of great banking services, but at much lower costs. Our lineup always hits it out of the park. Auto loans, home loans, manufactured home loans, and 100% free checking that pays you back. We're equally proud to support lots of local groups, including the Sonoma Stompers, because that's what neighbors do. We're the home of league-leading Casasa Checking. Casasa Checking is better than free. It pays you, and you choose how you want to be rewarded. Bonus dividends on your deposits, or cash back on your debit card purchases. And Casasa makes any ATM a free ATM. It's easy to switch to Casasa in just minutes at northbaycu.com. Our convenient branches are just a short stop from anywhere, including our newest Sonoma Valley and Rohnert Park locations. Don't let banks throw curveballs at your budget with high rates and foul fees. Count on North Bay Credit Union to save you money every day. Learn more at northbaycu.com or call 707-584-0384. Loans subject to approval. Details at northbaycu.com.
Top of the second inning, we're tied at 2. The Stompers get them both back on a Gillespie triple to straightaway center and a DeAngelis RBI single. Barnice's first pitch of the inning is way inside to Jacob Colombo. It goes all the way to the backstop for ball 1. Third triple of the season for the Stompers and the third career triple for Brent Gillespie. The furthest hit ball we've seen in this ballpark. You can't hit it much further than that without getting it out of here. Barnice on 1-0, and Colombo swings through the fastball, 1 ball and 1 strike. 435 feet to straightaway center field. He probably hit it 431. The 1 ball, 1 strike pitch from Barnice to the catcher, Colombo. That's high and in with a fastball. So both teams score twice in the first, and both pitchers threw 21 pitches in the first inning. Barnice is 2-1. Colombo starts to swing. He's able to hold up on a fastball on the inside half. 3-1, and Nick Barnice a little erratic here in the first couple of innings. The pitch count's been what's kept him from going deep in games this year, and here's his 3-1, and that is at the knees, and the count is full. Colombo took a couple of steps down toward first before hearing Rodriguez call it strike 2. The count is full. Marcus Montalongo's on deck. Here's Barnice's payoff pitch, and Colombo started the swing. It hit him. He's going to go down to first base. And of course it hit him, but Ricardo Rodriguez wanted to make sure it did hit him. That was for sure. The question was, did he go around? And it was a second thought for Rodriguez. He wanted to make sure that it hit him. They did appeal, and Rod Adams said he did not go around. Zach Pace has come out of the dugout, and he wants an explanation. So hit by pitch opens the inning. It hit Colombo on the right forearm. There was no question it got him. The question was, did he swing? They asked, and he did not. So Montalongo will come up. Marcus Montalongo. Two Montalongos in this league, and neither have ever heard their last name anywhere else. Here's Barnice's first pitch, and that's outside with a fastball. They asked Marcus Montalongo, you know, Josh Montalongo plays for Napa. He said, oh, really? I've never heard my last name. Besides, of course, with my family. Thought that was kind of cool. Colombo leads from first. Barnice on 1-0. He misses high ball, too. Now Daniel Molinari is going to go out and talk to him. Quick conversation between Molinari and Barnice, just trying to settle him down. A full count hit by pitch to Colombo, and now he's fallen behind Montalongo 2-0. He's really been behind almost every hitter here tonight so far, and the 2-0 pitch is a fastball fouled back to the screen. 2 balls and a strike on the left-handed hitting Montalongo, batting at .239. He does not have a home run. He has driven in 14. So an eventful first inning, 4 hits for San Rafael, and they went up 2-0, and then the Stompers answer right back with 2 of their own. Here's the 2-1, and Montalongo hits it softly on the ground at third. Quitzer charges. His only play will be to first. He throws Montalongo out. 1 away. Colombo goes to second for the left fielder, Jimmy Lunardelli. Lunardelli made the play in left to end the bottom of the first inning. Williams was at second base when DeAngelis hit a little flare into left field, and they waved Williams around third, and Lunardelli, with it being a bleeder, not hit all that well. He had to throw a strike to home plate, and that is exactly what he did. One of the strongest outfield assists we've seen this year out of the right arm of Jimmy Lunardelli. So he'll bat with Colombo at second and 1 out, the right-handed hitter. .264, 3 home runs, 27 runs batted in. First pitch from Barnice, he pulled the string, and he had Lunardelli out in front, 0-1. Off-speed pitch, the bottom fell out. The breaking ball might be what Barnice needs to establish to try and get into some sort of a groove. He's been missing with a fastball. He'll spin and throw to second. They got him! Barnice picks off Colombo for the second out of the inning. Gotta broke to the bag. Barnice spun around, fired a strike to get Colombo to pick him off for out number 2. It's been the defense in the first 2 innings for the Stompers, holding San Rafael to just the 2 runs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Barnice comes back with a fastball and misses high at 96. It's not the velocity. Here's the 1-1, and the breaking ball swung on and missed. Curveball skipped in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Jimmy Lunardelli. Colombo wiped off the base paths after Barnice picks him off. Maybe go back to that breaking ball down low here. Lunardelli chased it. Barnice over the head. Here comes the 1-2. Fastball misses high. Two and 2. Nobody on, 2 out. We're tied at 2, and of course we're in inning number 2. Here in this game tonight, the pitch. Right down the middle, Barnice has his first strikeout. Lunardelli looks back as if to say, really? I don't really know what he was looking for. Right down the middle. Barnice has a 1-2-3 second. We'll go to the home half. Barrios, Molinari, Romero, bottom third of the lineup coming up.
We would like to thank our community partners. Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty. Sonoma Hills Retirement Community. And
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Word Mice.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Novato. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.
Pedro Barrios, in his first game since the 20th of July, is back in the lineup tonight. Starting, that is. He did get a pinch hit opportunity last night, and he got a base hit. .268 hitter with 2 home runs and 22 driven in, batting in the 7th spot tonight. That right thumb was the problem for him, and Morel starts him with a fastball inside 1-0. One ball, no strikes the count on Barrios, the right-handed hitter. He's the DH tonight. He chops a high grounder to third. Pagaro will field. He'll flip it over to first. That retires Barrios to start off this bottom of the second inning. Daniel Molinari coming to the plate. Molinari at .262, giving Bronson Butcher the night off tonight. Molinari making his 12th start behind the plate. Led all catchers in batting average for the first 8 or 9 starts, and he was hitting over .350. The average has since dipped to .262. The right-handed hitter, the first pitch to him from Johnny Morel. Outside and low. 1 ball and no strikes to count on Daniel Molinari. The bottom third of the order to face Morel here in the second. We're tied at 2. Morel working from the first base side of the rubber delivers, and he's outside and low with the fastball again. Well, they're underway over in Vallejo. The Admirals hosting the Stockade. It just started, though. 6:35 start scheduled over there. Here's Morel's 2-0 to Molinari. Right down the middle for strike 1. Vallejo, 3 games under 500. Coming off a win, taking on the Stockade, who have lost 15 straight. A 2-1 pitch to Molinari is down low. With the 4-team playoff, Vallejo right now would be the only team, if the season ended today, to get in with a below 500 record. They're trying to change that down the stretch as we begin August baseball tomorrow. Today, the 31st of July. Here's the 3-1 to Molinari. He hits it on the ground to second, moving to his right, Biagini. He'll field and throw to first. 2 quick outs for Johnny Morel here in the bottom of the second. Grayson Romero will be the hitter. Romero's brought the average up to 185. On base of 416. For the Stompers shortstop. He took over shortstop when Barrios went down with the thumb injury. All he's done is get on base in 6 straight. With Barrios out for 10 days. And the first pitch from Morel sails high and in. And Romero gets out of the way by mere inches. These two teams, the two best offensive teams in the league. Pitching, Stompers rank first, and overall the Pacific's fourth. All things considered, here's the 1-0, and Romero takes inside ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Nobody on, 2 out. Morel trying to work a 1-2-3 second. He delivers, and Romero takes on the inside corner 2-1. Straight away defensively for San Rafael here in the second. With the right-hander Morel making his first start against the Stompers this year. His 2-1 pitch to Romero, a breaking ball that misses high. 3-1 the count with the top of the lineup in the form of Nick Gatta on deck. Three hits and a walk against the San Rafael right-hander so far in the first 8 hitters. The 3-1, and Romero takes strike 2 at the letters. Romero does have 2 home runs in 2019. They came in the same week. One here and one in Vallejo. The payoff pitch coming from Morel to Romero, and that is shot foul down the right field line. Ray will live to see another pitch from Morel. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat, the longest at-bat against Morel, the first time through the order. On a comfortable night here with the shadows creeping over the infield. No breeze to speak of. 81 degrees at start time. Here comes the payoff again from Johnny Morel. Romero fights it off again. So he'll see another 3-2 pitch. One walk and 1 strikeout for Morel in the game. Stompers got 3 consecutive hits off him to score 2 runs in the first inning. Here's the right-hander's payoff pitch again to Romero, and that's low, ball 4. So Ray has now reached in 7 straight games. A 2-out walk. The lineup flips over for Nick Gatta. Same story as the first. A 2-out walk in the first inning, and then Gillespie drove in a run. So a 2-out walk here in the second, and Gatta trying to keep that narrative alive. Gatta, the left-handed hitter, crouched way down. He grounded to second base. His first time up. There goes Romero. The pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. The throw down to second, not in time. Romero steals it, and he puts himself in scoring position for Nick Gatta. For Ray, his 8th stolen base of the season. The pitch was called a strike to Gatta, so the count is 0-1. Romero leads from second with 2 out. Gatta, the left-handed hitter, awaits the 0-1 pitch. Here it is from Morel. He shoots it foul off to the left and quickly behind 0-2. Gatta, the 3rd best hitter in the league at .362 average. He leads the league in on-base percentage by almost 100 points. .560. That on-base percentage for Nick Gatta. Here's the 0-2. High, 1 ball and 2 strikes. We've seen Gatta so many times this year be aggressive early in the count. He doesn't mind falling behind. We've seen him go from 0-2 to 3-2 countless times this year. Part of the discipline and the plate vision that he has. Morel on 1-2. Gatta shoots it foul down third. You don't walk 56 times in 42 games by chance. And you don't reach in 38 of the 39 games you've played by chance either. There's luck involved in the game of baseball for sure, but not that much luck. I think at that point, got us classified as good. 1-2 coming again from Morel. Set at the belt. Here's the pitch. Gotta tops it softly up first. That'll be foul. Out of the reach of Johnson. And we'll do the 1-2 pitch again. 5 men reached against Morel. First time through the order. Gotta trying to reach for the first time tonight. Against the former Angels farmhand, Johnny Morel. His 1-2 pitch again to Gata. Down low, ball 2. Stompers already tonight 2 for 2 with runners in scoring position. Team average back up over 300 at 301 with men at second or third. Romero leads from second. He runs well. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and Gata takes on the inside corner. A two-seam fastball called strike 3. Gata down looking. That ends the inning. We'll go to the top of the third. Still tied at 2.
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your progressive alternative to big banks, delivering a full roster of great banking services, but at much lower costs. Our lineup always hits it out of the park. Auto loans, home loans, manufactured home loans, and 100% free checking that pays you back. We're equally proud to support lots of local groups, including the Sonoma Stompers, because that's what neighbors do. We're the home of league-leading Casasa Checking. Casasa Checking is better than free. It pays you, and you choose how you want to be rewarded. Bonus dividends on your deposits, or cash back on your debit card purchases. And Casasa makes any ATM a free ATM. It's easy to switch to Casasa in just minutes at northbaycu.com. Our convenient branches are just a short stop from anywhere, including our newest Sonoma Valley and Rohnert Park locations. Don't let banks throw curveballs at your budget with high rates and foul fees. Count on North Bay Credit Union to save you money every day. Learn more at northbaycu.com or call 707-584-0384. Loans subject to approval. Details at northbaycu.com.
Dante Biagini leads us off top of the third inning. First pitch swinging. He flares it down the left field line, and Rob DeAngelis goes into a slide in foul territory, but he cannot make the catch. One ball, no balls, and one strike on Biagini. 9-1-2 for San Rafael here in the second. Barnice worked a 1-2-3, or in the third. Barnice worked a 1-2-3 second inning. He hit Colombo and then picked him off at second base. Got Lunar Deli looking to end the second for his first strikeout. Biagini, the left-handed hitter. And a 2-2 tie in the third. Barnice's 0-1 pitch that misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike on Biagini to open the top of the third inning. And Salina has jumped all over Vallejo in the top of the first inning. They're still hitting and lead that ball game 4-0. Barnice deals in strike 2 with the knees. Salina is kind of the Stony Brook, aren't they? Or Coastal Carolina. When you're talking about the College World Series Cinderella stories. We didn't know what Salina was going to be like coming in, being that they've been in 4 leagues in 4 years. And Biagini swings and misses at the Barnese curveball. Barnese has his second strikeout and 1 away. Salina is just one of those teams where everybody in the league, if you're not playing them, they root for them that day. It's just kind of the way it is. And, of course, unless you're playing them. But everybody around the league, you talk to other teams, they say, well, we want Salina to win. It's just the way it is. The first pitch to Raul Navarro, a breaking ball misses from Barnese, ball 1. The newest team in the league, of course. You want them to do 2 well, maybe not very well, of course, against your team. The 1-0 to Navarro is punched on the ground to first. That hops over the bag with foul, says Ron Adams. I think some feel sympathetic, too, given that Salina is 9-36 and have lost 15 straight. That's just another reason to pull for them. 1 ball and 1 strike to count on Navarro after punching that pitch fouled on the first baseline. Yeah, they're still hitting over there in the top of the first inning with 2 out and runners on base. Trying to spoil Vallejo's night. Here's the 1-1, and Navarro pops it up. Foul territory over in front of the Stomper dugout. Molinari toward the screen. He stumbles, and he's still able to recover and make the catch. Tripped over the mat where the on-deck circle is at. Able to recover his footing and then make the play. Here's the only problem with whoever Salina has to play right now. Nobody wants to be the team that breaks the losing streak. Here's Peguero with nobody on and 2 out, and Barnese misses inside for ball 1. I mean, I don't really want to throw fuel on the fire, but when they've lost more in a row than they've won in the year. So nobody wants to be that team, though everybody's pulling for them. Peguero singled his first time up against Barnese. He bats with the bases empty here in the 3rd. The 1-0 delivery, and Peguero in the air to right. That's hit well, and no doubt off the bat of Yeiler Peguero. His 2nd home run of the season, and he puts San Rafael back on top 3-2. Solo home run. Peguero is 2 for 2 off of Nick Barnese. Pacific's back on top by 1 after 2 quick outs. Barnese gives up the home run, the 3rd that he has given up this year. That's all. Here's Axel Johnson, a 2-run double his first time to bring home the first 2 San Rafael runs. Johnson, the left-handed hitter, here's the first pitch from Barnese, and he deals a fastball high. So Peguero hits his 2nd, drives in his 12th to give San Rafael the 3-2 lead in the top of the 3rd. Barnese on 1-0, and Johnson tardy on the fastball. One ball, 1 strike to count. Still nobody on with 2 out. The 1-1 pitch, and that curveball catches the outside corner for strike 2 to Johnson. Barnese starts it outside, brings it through the back door to Axel. He can go with it here and throw it even lower to Johnson, try and get him to fish. Or throw that hard fastball up above the letters. Molinari sets the target. Here's the 1-2, and he goes back to the off-speed pitch and misses badly outside, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch from Barnice, and he throws it past Johnson. Another fastball. Mid-90s fastball for Barnice for his 3rd strikeout. San Rafael does get a run on the Yiler Peguero solo home run to straightaway right. They lead 3-2. 2, 3, 4 spots. Matt Hibbert will lead it off when we return.
We would like to thank our community partners: Tina Schoen Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty, Sonoma Hills Retirement Community, and
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
social media support is provided by Word Mice.
Stompers Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonoma Clean Power. As your local public electricity provider, we source clean energy from renewable resources, geothermal, water, wind, solar, and biomass. And we deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency. By changing the way residents source energy, we're able to deliver customer programs that make a difference in everyone's life. Powered by innovative thinking, Sonoma Clean Power was formed to provide a choice beyond for-profit investor-owned utilities, in our case PG&E. Today, Sonoma Clean Power, or SCP, is a model for community choice programs throughout California. By providing higher percentages of renewable energy that reduce greenhouse gas emissions, our customers are helping solve the climate crisis at a local level.
Matt Hibbert leads us off in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Stompers trail this one 3-2. And he takes a fastball high and in from Johnny Morrell. 1 ball and no strikes the count. Hibbert struck out his first time against Morrell back in the 1st inning. He's 0 for 1. And the 1-0 pitch misses down low again. So Hibbert in a good hitter's count. 2 balls and no strikes. So Barnice allows just his 3rd home run against him this year. The solo home run by Yiler Peguero. The switch hitter. There's the 2-0 pitch. Hibbert takes low 3-0. Five base runners have reached against Morrell in the first 2 innings. Half of the base runners that have come up. Hibbert calls time, steps out, and now something coming out of the San Rafael dugout? I don't know. Ricardo Rodriguez looked over to the dugout, and it looked like he was having a conversation. But no word on what exactly that was. The 3-0 pitch to Matt Hibbert's on the outside corner for strike 1. 3 balls and 1 strike. It's Hibbert, Quitzer, and Gillespie 2-3-4 in the bottom of the 3rd in a 3-2 game. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Right down the middle to Hibbert, and the count is full. I've seen a lot of pitches being taken down the middle tonight, the first 3 innings. By both sides. From 3-0 to 3-2, Morrell has worked the count. Here's his payoff, and Hibbert's down on strikes. Hibbert struck out for the 2nd time tonight. And here's Quitzer. Quitzer walked and scored in the 1st inning. He worked a 2-out walk. Gillespie drove him home on a triple. Quitzer, the left-handed hitter, walked on 4 pitches. Here's the first one to him from Johnny Morrell. He squares around and takes inside and low. He has to pull that back foot out of the way. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Couple lefties in a row, Quitzer and then Gillespie against Johnny Morrell. All 3 lefties in the lineup, or 3 of the 4 lefties, that is, have reached. 1-0, big swing and a miss. Fastball down and in. Gata, the other left-hander, the one that hasn't reached 0 for 2. Quitzer a walk, Gillespie a triple, and DeAngelis a base hit. Here's the 1-1. Topped at home plate. It caught a piece of Quitzer, and the count moves to 1-2. Quitzer will reach down and reattach the shin guard. Fouled it off that shin guard. Now testing the strength of that right leg. Looks all right as he'll climb back in the left side. In a 1-2 count against Morrell, who struck out Hibbert to open the inning. Out of the windup, he works from the first base side of the rubber. He kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. 4 strikeouts for Johnny Morrell. 3 in a row going back to the second inning. Stompers having fits against Morrell here in the last 2 innings. And here's Brent Gillespie, who hit the furthest ball we've seen hit this year to straightaway center field. Laying down a triple, drove in a run. He bats with nobody on and 2 out in the bottom of the third. Stompers trail 3-2. Here's the first pitch. Gillespie takes on the inside corner, strike 1. The no ball 1 strike pitch from Morrell. Gillespie tops it on the ground to second. Biagini's there. He'll throw him out. And a 1-2-3 third inning for Johnny Morrell. He's retired 4 straight. We're through 3. It's San Rafael 3, the Stompers 2.
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your progressive alternative to big banks, delivering a full roster of great banking services, but at much lower costs. Our lineup always hits it out of the park. Auto loans, home loans, manufactured home loans, and 100% free checking that pays you back. We're equally proud to support lots of local groups, including the Sonoma Stompers, because that's what neighbors do. We're the home of league-leading Casasa Checking. Casasa Checking is better than free. It pays you, and you choose how you want to be rewarded. Bonus dividends on your deposits, or cash back on your debit card purchases. And Casasa makes any ATM a free ATM. It's easy to switch to Casasa in just minutes at northbaycu.com. Our convenient branches are just a short stop from anywhere, including our newest Sonoma Valley and Rohnert Park locations. Don't let banks throw curveballs at your budget with high rates and foul fees. Count on North Bay Credit Union to save you money every day. Learn more at northbaycu.com or call 707-584-0384. Loans subject to approval. Details at northbaycu.com.
Corey Dempster leads things off in the top of the 4th inning against Nick Barnice, who deals in a curveball outside and low for ball 1. That pitch number 51 for Barnice. Dempster singled to right his first time up before being caught in what seemed like lasted forever, a run down between first and second before being tagged out. He takes a fastball low and away here. 2 balls and no strikes to open the 4th inning to Corey Dempster. So the top of the first inning is finally over, and Vallejo and the Stockade sit at 4 runs. Lead that thing 4-0 in the bottom of the first, and Barnice misses low here. 3 balls. No strikes on Dempster. Couple of strikeouts for Barnice. He's allowed 5 hits in the first 3 innings. His 3-0 on the outside corner for strike 1. Trying to climb back into the count. Barnice has been falling behind frequently here in this game. His 3-1 pitch. Dempster fouls it back to the screen, and we're full. 6 first pitch strikes for Barnese. Dempster, the 13th man to face him in the game. Here comes the payoff pitch to Dempster from Barnese. He starts the swing, and it's inside. First walk issued by Barnese to the ball game. Mike Unknown will be the hitter after the leadoff walk. Unknown, who hit a fly ball to DeAngelis in left in his only at-bat of the game. Gillespie holds him on at first. Quitzer is walking toward the line over at third. He'll stand even with the third base bag. First pitch to Unknown is on the outside corner for strike one. Molinari drops it initially and then picks it back up. Ricardo Rodriguez gives Barnese a brand new baseball. They're straight away in the outfield. Miles Williams over and right in the glaring sun. He grabs a piece of grass, chucks it up in the air to see where the wind's blowing. At the moment, with what wind that we have blowing, it's blowing to straightaway center. A little bit of a breeze. It's been off and on here in the first third of the ball game. No balls, 1 strike, the count. Unknown, the left-handed hitter. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that breaking ball from Barnese catches the bottom part of the strike zone for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Quick throw over to first, and Dempster back with a dive. They got to be careful. Barnese has already picked off 1 man here in the game, and it was at second. He's ahead of Unknown, 0-2. Molinari sets the target, the 0-2 pitch, and Unknown hits it in the air to left. That's hit well. DeAngelis on the run. He looks up, and Barnese has allowed the second home run of the game after only allowing 2 this year. A 2-run shot the other way by Mike Unknown, and it's 5-2. Unknown's 6th home run. He now has 22 runs batted in, and San Rafael has homered twice in the last 2 innings off of Barnese. Still nobody out. The walk, the home run. Colombo will come to the plate. Colombo hit by a pitch, and then he was the one picked off of second base by Barnese. Right-hander's first pitch, a fastball misses high. Really struggling to find the strike zone consistently here in this game. Colombo, the catcher tonight. Right-handed hitter awaits the 1-0 pitch, and Barnese gets in on his hands, and Colombo fouls it away. 5-2 San Rafael now in the top of the 4th inning. Stompers 4-1 here against the Pacifics this year, who are 8-10 overall on the road. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball shot into right field. That falls in front of Williams for a base hit. Walk, home run, single here in the 4th inning for San Rafael off of Nick Barnese. Here's Marcus Montalongo. He grounded to Quitzer at third. He's 0 for 1. Barnese trying to get San Rafael to hit something on the ground. He'll work from the stretch. His first pitch to Montalongo, topped softly on the ground to second. Gata will field. He'll tag Colombo out. Throw to first late. So Marcus Montalongo reaches on the fielder's choice. Gata smartly tags Colombo out in between first and second for the first out of the inning. Now Jimmy Lunardelli will come up. Lunardelli called out on strikes in the second inning. He's 0 for 1. Lunardelli, right-handed batter with Montalongo at first. Barney still out of the stretch with one away. His first pitch, and Dempster and make that Lunardelli takes a breaking ball for strike one. Barney starts him with a breaking ball. He's at the belt. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Comes back with a fastball at the knees for strike two. Way ahead of Lunardelli, no balls and 2 strikes. He's already struck him out once. Barnice, who has 3 strikeouts in the game, 1 walk. Comes downhill on 0-2 and deals a breaking ball a little bit outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Infield pinching for a double play. Quitzer's back at third. Gillespie holds on the runner and a toss over to first base. Montalongo back safely. Walk, home run by a known. The Colombo single. Montalongo grounded into a fielder's choice where Gata tagged out Colombo in between first and second. Barnice on 1-2. Breaking ball on the outside corner. Strike 3 called. 2 away. Lunardelli down looking for the second time in the ballgame. So here's the 9 spot, Dante Biagini, and Barnice looking to escape this 4th inning, just allowing the 2 runs. It took 7 innings last night for the Stomper Bats to come alive. They answered here tonight in the first. Now trying to answer when they come to bat in the bottom half. Biagini swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Biagini, left-handed hitter. Montalongo leads from first. Takes his secondary lead. Barnice's 0-1 pitch, and that breaking ball is swung on and missed. So ever since allowing the home run, Barnice has been around the strike zone frequently. Way ahead of Biagini, 0-2. He can go back to the curveball and throw it a little lower or try and speed up Biagini. He's at the belt. Now the 0-2 pitch. Shot foul over off the front fence of the San Rafael dugout on the third base side. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hibbert in center over toward the left center field gap, shaded that way. Barnice looks over the shoulder at Montalongo at first base. Now fires on 0-2. Biagini stays alive, shooting it foul down the third base line again. Still 0-2. Biagini staying alive here against Barnice to keep the 4th inning alive. Barnice, another 0-2 pitch to Biagini. Here it comes, runner goes, pitch is swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Nick Barnice. He has 5. San Rafael homers again. Micah Nones 6th. And they lead the ball game 5-2. We'll go to the home half of the 4th. It'll be Miles Williams to try and get the Stomper Bats back on track.
We would like to thank our community partners. Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty. Sonoma Hills Retirement Community. And
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Word Mice.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Novato. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.
Miles Williams leads us off bottom of the fourth inning with the Stompers trailing 5-2. He takes a first pitch fastball for a strike from Johnny Morrell. Williams singled home a run in the first, driving in Gillespie, which at the time made it a 2-2 ball game. Here's the 0-1, and he takes outside a 48-foot fastball from Johnny Morrell. We saw that in last night's game when the Stockade were here. And Max Biderowski threw about a 12-foot fastball. That was impressive. There's the 1-1 pitch, and Williams chases 1-2. It's Miles Williams, Rob DeAngelis, and Pedro Barrios here in the fourth. The Stompers took 7 innings to get on the board last night against the Stockade, trailed that game 2-0 forever before putting up 7 and winning that game 8-2. Morrell's 1-2 pitch, and Williams takes high and tight. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count on Williams, who's reached in 22 straight, including tonight's game. Morrell, who's retired 4 in a row, is 2-2 to Williams. Off speed, down in the dirt, and the count is full. Rob DeAngelis on deck. Only 2 walks for Morrell. 4 strikeouts. Here's pitch number 61 on 3-2, and Williams is down on strikes. 5th strikeout for Johnny Morrell. 1 away for Rob DeAngelis. DeAngelis singled his first time against Morrell, a single to left. Miles Williams was thrown out at the plate trying to score on that play to end the first. DeAngelis, the left-handed batter. Morrell's first pitch. DeAngelis off the end of the bat, slow roller up the middle. Navarro will field and throw him out at second, and quickly 2 out for Morrell here in the fourth. Here comes Pedro Barrios. First game in the starting lineup since July 20th, and he grounded to third his first time up against Morrell. Barrios, the Venezuela native. First pitch to him from Morrell is in there for strike 1 on the inside half. Six in a row retired by Morrell. His 0-1 pitch to Barrios is high and tight. (4-1) Salina. In the bottom of the second over in Vallejo. So the Admirals are on the board in that one. Morrell's 1-1, and Barrios swings and misses. Spins himself all the way around. The count is 1-2. Morrell showing why he was a 31st rounder by the Angels in 2016. He's found a groove here in the last couple of innings. His 1-2 to Barrios, hit on the ground to short. Navarro is there. He'll field. And a 1-2-3 fourth for Johnny Morrell. He's retired 7 in a row. We're through 4 innings. It's San Rafael 5, the Stompers 2.
We would like to thank our community partners: Tina Schoen Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty, Sonoma Hills Retirement Community, and
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Wordmice.
Stompers Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonoma Clean Power. As your local public electricity provider, we source clean energy from renewable resources, geothermal, water, wind, solar, and biomass. And we deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency. By changing the way residents source energy, we're able to deliver customer programs that make a difference in everyone's life. Powered by innovative thinking, Sonoma Clean Power was formed to provide a choice beyond for-profit investor-owned utilities, in our case PG&E. Today, Sonoma Clean Power, or SCP, is a model for community choice programs throughout California. By providing higher percentages of renewable energy that reduce greenhouse gas emissions, our customers are helping solve the climate crisis at a local level.
Raul Navarro leads it off for San Rafael as we enter the fifth inning, and Barnice, a first pitch curveball, hits Raul Navarro. Second man Barnice has hit tonight. A leadoff base runner for San Rafael as Navarro will go down to first. There's Yiler Peguero. 2 for 2 off Barnice, a single and a home run. With Navarro at first base and nobody out, Barnice, Navarro goes, and the pitch is fouled away. Willie Ethington up in the Stomper bullpen sooner than Zach Pace would have liked here tonight. Of course, last night's ball game, Broderick, another quality start, going 7 innings, allowing just 2 runs, and he struck out 8. Peguero, the switch-hitting third baseman from the left side, with 2 home runs on the year. Barnice deals in an 0-1 pitch, and Peguero fouls it out of play down the left field line, and now Barnice ahead 0-2. Barnice 75 pitches to this point. Navarro with a good lead at first. Gillespie holds him on. There's the 0-2. Curveball inside. Molinari gets enough glove on it to keep Navarro over at first. 1-2 the count. 2 in the first, 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth for San Rafael. The Stompers answered those 2 runs in the first inning, but that is all. So we sit 5-2 halfway through the game. Just about halfway through the game. Barnice still ahead of Peguero, 1-2, trying to retire him for the first time tonight. Spinning a throwback to first. Hit by pitch opened the inning. Navarro's at first base. The 1-2, he goes. The pitch is topped foul up first. It's a 4-2 ball game now over in Vallejo. The Admirals have put up another run in the bottom of the second. Salina trying to hold on. They have 7.5 innings left to do it. Pitching for a double play up the middle. Quitzer's close to the line at third. Here's the 1-2. Runner goes and it's fouled away again. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes on Yiler Peguero. Barney's trying to get through 5. Right-handers at the belt. Throw over to first once again. Spinning a fire back to first, and they got him! Navarro up immediately, yelling at Ron Adams, and now Oscar Suarez comes flying across the field. Second man that Nick Barnice has picked off tonight. Brent Gillespie slaps down the quick tag, the 4th throw over in the inning, and now Suarez is bill to bill with Ron Adams. And Suarez has been tossed out of the game, and now he bumps into Ron Adams. Suarez backing down Ron Adams, who now just turns and walks away. He gave him a chest bump, and now Ricardo Rodriguez will go out and try and calm down Oscar Suarez. Here comes Yalen Peguero out of the San Rafael dugout to get his man. And Brent Gillespie now will walk with Ron Adams out into short right field. And Rodriguez was now trying to walk Suarez back to the dugout. He was tossed, and then he bumped into Ron Adams, and now Suarez pushing the San Rafael pitching coach Yalen Peguero away, trying to get back at Ricardo Rodriguez. It all ensued after Raul Navarro was picked off of first base. Suarez has been thrown out of the ballgame after bumping into Ron Adams. 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count on Peguero, now with 1 out and nobody on. Nick Barnice picks off the second base runner of the game for the first out here on the top of the 5th. Ricardo Rodriguez will walk out and give Barnice a new baseball. One ball and 2 strikes the count. Navarro reached on a hit by pitch to open the inning, and Barnice, who threw over 4 separate times, finally got Navarro on the 4th attempt. The count is 1-2. So Suarez thrown out of the game. He leaves the ballpark. One ball and 2 strikes. Barnice back on the hill. Peguero stands back in the left side. Here's his 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Barnice has 6 strikeouts, 2 out here in the 5th. Two out, nobody on, and Axel Johnson will come to the plate. He had a 2-run double in the first inning. He struck out his second time up against Barnice, so he's 1 for 2. Left-handed hitter. Bases empty. Stompers still trail 5-2 here in the top of the 5th inning. And now the San Rafael manager thrown out of the game. So Yalen Peguero, the brother of Yler Peguero, or the father, I should say, not the brother, will take over the managerial duties. The first pitch to Johnson misses high and away for ball 1, and now Barnice deals a strike on the outside corner. So yes, Yalen Peguero, the closer and pitching coach for San Rafael. His son, Yler Peguero, the switch-hitting third baseman. It's a family affair. Here's the 1-1, and Johnson takes low. He'll be the acting manager here through the remainder of the game after Suarez thrown out. Here's the 2-1, and Barnice misses high and away for ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike with 2 out and nobody on. Barnice deals to Johnson, and that's hit in the air to center. That sends Hibbert racing back. Now he'll settle underneath it with plenty of room toward left center, and he'll make the catch. An eventful top half of the 5th with Navarro being picked off and Oscar Suarez being thrown out of the game. We're halfway home. We'll go to the last of the 5th. Stomper bats trying to wake up, but the 8-9-1 spot's coming up.
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your progressive alternative to big banks, delivering a full roster of great banking services, but at much lower costs. Our lineup always hits it out of the park. Auto loans, home loans, manufactured home loans, and 100% free checking that pays you back. We're equally proud to support lots of local groups, including the Sonoma Stompers, because that's what neighbors do. We're the home of league-leading Kasasa Checking. Kasasa Checking is better than free. It pays you, and you choose how you want to be rewarded. Bonus dividends on your deposits, or cash back on your debit card purchases. And Kasasa makes any ATM a free ATM. It's easy to switch to Kasasa in just minutes at northbaycu.com. Our convenient branches are just a short stop from anywhere, including our newest Sonoma Valley and Rohnert Park locations. Don't let banks throw curveballs at your budget with high rates and foul fees. Count on North Bay Credit Union to save you money every day. Learn more at northbaycu.com or call 707-584-0384. Loans subject to approval. Details at northbaycu.com.
Daniel Molinari leads it off for the Stompers in the bottom of the fifth as we still continue to clean up what happened in the top half of the inning with Suarez going out and being ejected from the game. The biggest part of that was him bumping into Ron Adams in the argument over beyond the first base bag. So right now, Ricardo Rodriguez stands out at the pitcher's mound with Johnny Morrell, and they look down toward the San Rafael bullpen. We saw Suarez grab his things and exit from behind the San Rafael dugout, but we didn't see where exactly he went. So that leads us to believe that we don't know where he is. And of course, you have to leave the premise of the ballpark. And now Ricardo Rodriguez relaying to something to Yalen Peguero, who's now the acting manager, the closer and pitching coach. Whatever it was that Ricardo Rodriguez told him, he gave him a thumbs up. So it looks like we're ready to play some baseball here in the bottom of the fifth. Daniel Molinari, Racing Romero, and Nick Gatta, 8-9-1. Stompers trail 5-2. Johnny Morrell, 66 pitches. He struck out 5, walked 2. His first pitch to Daniel Molinari is lined into center field, but hit a little too hard as it's right at Marcus Montalonga, who reaches up at the last second to make the catch. He started to come in on it, then had to go back. Hit very hard off the bat of Molinari for the first out. And now Racing Romero will come to bat. One out, nobody on for Romero. Johnny Morrell's first pitch to Romero is outside and low with a fastball. 1 ball and no strikes to count. 3-run game here in the fifth. Morrell, the right-hander, cruising the last 3 innings. Here's his 1-0, and it's in the dirt to Romero. Romero walked his first time up against Morrell. He's the last man to reach against Morel. That 2-out walk back in the second. 8 straight retired by the San Rafael right-hander. There's the 1-0 pitch. It's inside, ball 2. Make that ball 3. Beg your pardon? 3-0 on Romero. Top of the lineup on deck in the form of Nick Gatta. Just 3 hits against the San Rafael starter tonight. They all came in the first inning. There's his 3-0 pitch. That's a little bit high to Romero. 4-pitch walk, the second time Romero's walked in the game. So here's Nick Gatta trying to get on for the first time tonight. Romero's at first after the walk. Molinari flied to center sharply to open the inning. Here's Morel's first pitch, and Gatta takes inside, called strike 1. Letter high on the inside corner. 0-1 the count. Gatta, the left-handed hitter. He's grounded to second and struck out. Romero's at first. Johnson holds him on. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Gatta takes outside, ball 1. Six to 2 Salina over in Vallejo in the top of the third inning. So their offense, after scoring just 2 runs here last night, has erupted, and Romero fakes the steal. The pitch to Gatta misses low. 2-1 the count. Two balls and 1 strike the count. Morel, the right-hander at the belt. His 2-1 pitch to Nick Gatta's chop. Back to Morel on the hill. He sticks up the glove, throws a second for 1, and a 1-6-3 double play ends the inning. A 1-hopper right back to the glove of Morel. He snared it, threw Romero out at second, and Navarro finishes the double play on the back half. So we'll go to the 6th inning. Stompers trail 5-2.
We would like to thank our community partners: Tina Schoen Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty, Sonoma Hills Retirement Community, and
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Word Mice.
Stompers Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonoma Clean Power. As your local public electricity provider, we source clean energy from renewable resources, geothermal, water, wind, solar, and biomass. And we deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency. By changing the way residents source energy, we're able to deliver customer programs that make a difference in everyone's life. Powered by innovative thinking, Sonoma Clean Power was formed to provide a choice beyond for-profit investor-owned utilities, in our case PG&E. Today, Sonoma Clean Power, or SCP, is a model for community choice programs throughout California. By providing higher percentages of renewable energy that reduce greenhouse gas emissions, our customers are helping solve the climate crisis at a local level.
Corey Dempster leads it off for San Rafael. Top of the 6th inning we go. Willie Ethington, the new pitcher for the Stompers, on for this top of the 6th. He misses inside to Dempster for ball 1. Ethington on the season, the right-hander from Mesa, Arizona, 3-0 with a 5.32 ERA. 14 strikeouts, 10 walks, and 22 innings pitched. He'll work out of the stretch. And his 1-0 is lined down the left field line, hooking toward the corner. That is down, and it one hops off the wall. Dempster's headed for second. Here comes the throw from DeAngelis. It's offline, and Corey Dempster has a leadoff double. San Rafael continues to hit here in the 6th. The leadoff double off of Ethington. And Mike Annone will be the hitter. Annone, who went the other way for a 2-run home run. As last time up, Barnice ends the night on 84 pitches in 5 innings. He allows 5 runs on 6 hits. He strikes out 6 and walks 1. So Dempster's at second after the leadoff double. Dempster, an aggressive base runner. He's at second base, and Nick Barnice picked off 2 runners already in the game. Now it'll be up to Willie Ethington to try and continue that trend at least. His first pitch to Annone, outside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes the count. Mike Annone, the DH. Dempster's at second, nobody out. Ethington out of the pen, his 1-0, and Annone takes strike 1 at the knees. Annone batting from the left side. Ethington, the 6'3" right-hander from Mesa, spent some time in the Red Sox organization. His 1-1. Breaking ball shot into left field for a base hit. Dempster will hold at third. DeAngelis' throw goes all the way to the plate. Annone has a base hit, and San Rafael has him at the corners in the 6th with nobody out. There's Jacob Colombo. He's reached both times. A hit by pitch and a single. Willie, who spent 3 seasons in Boston's organization. He was a 17th round pick in 2012 out of high school down in Mesa, Mountain View High School. There's his first pitch to Jacob Colombo. On the ground, pulled third, fair down the line. Dempster will score. Heading to third is Mike Annone. He will hold there, and Jacob Colombo has an RBI double. It's 6-2. Still nobody out. Ethington comes on, gives up a pair of doubles and the single. (6-2) ball game. Marcus Montalongo coming to the plate. Still nobody out with runners at second and third. Ethington now trying to limit the damage here in this top of the 6th and keep it a 4-run game. His first pitch to Montalongo is outside with a fastball. Montalongo 0 for 2. The bottom third of this order is 0 for 6 with 4 strikeouts. It's been the top 6 in this San Rafael order tonight. Ethington's 1-0 pitch, and Montalongo swings to the fastball 1-1. Nobody up in the Stomper bullpen. Ethington, the first man out after Barnice's 5 innings tonight. Here he is on 1-1 to Montalongo. After a long pause, now Ethington will step off. Here's the 1-1, and Ethington misses down in the dirt. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Etherington home on 2-1, and Montalongo shoots it foul up the third baseline. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes on Montalongo, the left-handed hitter, with second and third and nobody out. A double by Dempster opened the inning, and Known then singled, and Jacob Colombo doubled home a run. Etherington works from the stretch. Here he is on 2-2. Curveball misses inside, and the count is full. You have a base open at first, and Lunardelli on deck. Etherington would like to record an out here in the 6th. His payoff pitch. Montalongo hits it on the ground to third. Quitzer snares it, goes down to one knee, throws across to first, and the throw is late. It's in the dirt. It gets past Gillespie. Scoring on the play is Mike Anone. Going up to third base, Jacob Colombo. So it'll be an error on Quitzer over at third. 7-2 now. Still nobody out. Runners at second and third for Jimmy Lunardelli. Lunardelli 0 for 2. Called out on strikes twice, and now here comes pitching coach Mike Nunez. Marshall Schill is now up in the Stomper bullpen. Still nobody out. In the top of the 6th inning, we're back home tomorrow as we open the month of August right here at Palooza Park at Arnold Field. That'll be against the Napa Silverados, who have the night off tonight. Then on Friday, we're on the road in San Rafael. That game will be at 6:30 on the Stompers Radio Network. Saturday, we're back here against Napa again. That game scheduled for 6:05. Sunday against the Salina Stockade. That's a day game here at Palooza Park at Arnold Field. And then the one Monday game until the end of the season here at Palooza Park at Arnold Field against the Silverados again. So 3 of the next 4 home games against Napa here at Palooza Park, and then we end this 8-game stretch on the road next Tuesday, August 6th in Vallejo before the off day on Wednesday the 7th. So tonight, number 2 of 8 in a row for the Stompers. The mound visit has concluded. Nunez will go back to the dugout. Second and third, nobody out for Jimmy Lunardelli, and the Stompers trail 7-2 in the 6th. Etherington has been hit hard this inning. Here's his first pitch to Jimmy Lunardelli. A breaking ball tapped up the first baseline. That'll sit in foul territory. Nothing in one. The count on Lunardelli. He's been punched out twice. Looking. Etherington's nothing in one pitch. A breaking ball, and Lunardelli skies it out of play. No balls in 2 strikes. 2 runs in the inning. Lunardelli's fallen behind, 0-2. Here's his 0-2 pitch to Lunardelli. High with a fastball. Over at third, Colombo. Montalongo's at second. Etherington's 1-2 pitch to Lunardelli is fouled in and out of the glove of Daniel Molinari, and the count holds at 1-2.
Hey, everybody, say hi to Jacoby, our bat boy. Hey, Jacoby, how you doing?
Lunardelli, the right-handed hitter, trying to record his first hit of the game. Ethington's 1-2. Breaking ball pulled foul down the third base line. Lunardelli stays alive. Stomper bullpen here in the month of July, a 3.32 ERA. Already 2 runs against Ethington. And no outs recorded here in the 6th. His 1-2 pitch again to Lunardelli is fouled away, this time down the right field line. Lunardelli putting together the best at bat that he's had tonight against Ethington here in the 6th. They lead from second and third. San Rafael trying to add on some more. They've already scored twice in the inning. The 1-2. Out of play again. Right-hander up in the San Rafael bullpen, with Johnny Morrell at 75 pitches through 5 innings. Another 1-2 from Ethington. Here it comes. It's breaking ball fouled away. Boy, Ethington's thrown him everything, including the kitchen sink here during this at-bat. Lunardelli will not go down, nor will he put a ball in play. One ball, 2 strikes. Now Ethington will step off. Throw him something new. You make up a pitch here. Throw it left-handed. Ethington's got to try something. The 1-2 is chopped softly on the ground. Left side, it ends in no man's land. Quizzer's only play is at the plate, and they throw out Jacob Colombo. Jimmy Lunardelli topped it very high on the ground, the left side. They had no shot to get him. Colombo broke late for the plate. Quitzer fielded and said, hey, look at that. They nail Colombo at the plate for the first out. The runners at the corners for Dante Biagini, and he will not face Willie Ethington as Zach Pace makes the slow walk out of the dugout. Marshall Schill has been loosening in the pen, and Ethington is going to be taken out of this game. 7-2 our score. We're in the top of the 6th with runners at the corners and just 1 out. Pace will take the ball from Ethington, and Marshall Schill will come on in a 5-run game. Marshall Schill on in the sixth to try and clean up this inning. He'll come in with first and second and one out to face Dante Biagini. Schill, the right-hander from Cottonwood, Arizona. No record this year, a 4.12 ERA in 19 and 2/3. He struck out 22 and walked just 9. 2 doubles, a base hit. 2 runs for San Rafael. Here in the top of the sixth inning, they lead at 7-2. And it'll be up to Schill to try and limit the damage. Schill with an ERA of 4.12, but here in July, 2.08. 8 and 2/3 in 8 appearances. He struck out 11 here in the month of July. Threw a scoreless inning last night, allowing a hit and striking out 2, and he'll try and keep the success rolling. Here on the last day of July against Dante Biagini, a quick throw over to first, and Jimmy Lunardelli is back in safely. I wonder what would happen if Marshall Schill picked off another runner here in the sixth. We don't really know. They're at the corners with 1 out. Sidewinder throws to first, and it gets away from Gillespie. Into score, Montalongo. Going up to second base, Lunardelli on an error by Marshall Schill. So a third run comes in to score. It was there in time. Plenty of time. Just up the line. Second Stomper error of the inning. Biagini at the plate now with Lunardelli at second. 1 out. Schill's first pitch to the left-handed hitting Biagini is a fastball. 2-seamer low and away. One ball, no strikes the count. Schill, the 24-year-old. The sidearm action. Here's his 1-0. That's lined right past Schill's head into center field for a hit. Around third, Lunardelli. The throw to the plate is cut off by Brent Gillespie. An RBI single for Dante Biagini, and it's 8-2. Biagini's 11th RBI of the season. Drives home Lunardelli. All 4 runs charged to Willie Ethington. So here's Navarro, the leadoff man. He'll be the 7th Pacific to bat here in the 6th inning. Biagini leads from first after the RBI single. Schill's first pitch, a slider. A little too far inside, ball 1. Schill trying to clean up the 6th. San Rafael has scored 4 times. Here's his 1-0 pitch. That slider is outside, ball 2. Oh. Schill needing all the help he can get now and has that slider called ball 2. Biagini's at first, 1 out, and a throw over, and he's back standing. Navarro, the right-handed hitter, he's 1 for 2, singled and scored in the first. He was hit by a pitch his last time. Runner goes. The pitch hit on the ground to second. Got us there. He tags Biagini and throws to first. Got it positioned perfectly for the unassisted double play. He was covering second base on the throw. Right spot, right time. He tags Biagini and throws to first for a double play. That ends the inning. We'll go to the bottom half. Stomper bats trying to come to life, trailing 8-2. It'll be Matt Hibbert to lead things off.
We would like to thank our community partners: Tina Schoen Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty, Sonoma Hills Retirement Community, and
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
social media support is provided by Word Mice.
Stompers Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonoma Clean Power. As your local public electricity provider, we source clean energy from renewable resources, geothermal, water, wind, solar, and biomass. And we deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency. By changing the way residents source energy, we're able to deliver customer programs that make a difference in everyone's life. Powered by innovative thinking, Sonoma Clean Power was formed to provide a choice beyond for-profit investor-owned utilities, in our case PG&E. Today, Sonoma Clean Power, or SCP, is a model for community choice programs throughout California. By providing higher percentages of renewable energy that reduce greenhouse gas emissions, our customers are helping solve the climate crisis at a local level.
Matt Hibbert leads us off in the bottom of the sixth inning. It's 9-2 San Rafael. And we have a new pitcher out there for San Rafael wearing number 37. That's about the extent of our knowledge. He's not on the roster for San Rafael. Nobody is with the number 37. So things are going to get interesting. And he deals outside to Hibbert. 1 ball and no strikes. Johnny Morrell goes 5 innings, allows 2 runs on 3 hits. Strikes out 5 and walks 3, and he gives way to the new right-hander out of the pen. Working from the stretch, the 1-0. Hibbert pulls it foul along third, and the count is 1-1. Hibbert, Quitzer, Gillespie. The Stompers down 7. One pitch to Hibbert, misses high. Two balls and 1 strike. Hibbert, the center fielder, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right-hander at the belt, the 2-1, and that's on the outside corner, 2-2. Right-hander looks into Colombo, gets his sign, now throws on 2 balls and 2 strikes, and Hibbert shoots it foul into the parking lot.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit.
We would like to thank our community partners: Tina Schoen Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty, Sonoma Hills Retirement Community, and
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
social media support is provided by Word Mice.
An extreme noting back the Brock Noten. The first man he faces will throw a ninth pitch to Molinari, who calls time. Molinari back in the box. Barrios leads from second. A payoff pitch once again. Molinari hits Noten on a comebacker. It goes right to Navarro. The throw to first is dug out. Your casual 1-6-3 put out, and Molinari has smoked the baseball twice and nothing to show for it. Stompers put up 3 runs here in the 6th. It's 9-5. We'll go to the 7th. Stompers trail.
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your progressive alternative to big banks, delivering a full roster of great banking services, but at much lower costs. Our lineup always hits it out of the park. Auto loans, home loans, manufactured home loans, and 100% free checking that pays you back. We're equally proud to support lots of local groups, including the Sonoma Stompers, because that's what neighbors do. We're the home of league-leading Kasasa Checking. Kasasa Checking is better than free. It pays you, and you choose how you want to be rewarded. Bonus dividends on your deposits, or cash back on your debit card purchases. And Kasasa makes any ATM a free ATM. It's easy to switch to Kasasa in just minutes at northbaycu.com. Our convenient branches are just a short stop from anywhere, including our newest Sonoma Valley and Rohnert Park locations. Don't let banks throw curveballs at your budget with high rates and foul fees. Count on North Bay Credit Union to save you money every day. Learn more at northbaycu.com or call 707-584-0384. Loans subject to approval. Details at northbaycu.com.
Check. Check. Yler Peguero will lead off this top of the 7th inning against new Stomper right-hander Austin Orvis. Deals in strike 1. It'll be Peguero, Johnson, and Dempster against the tall right-hander Austin Orvis. His first pitch is on the outside corner. His 0-1 pitch, that is. The count is 0-2. He's made 1 appearance through an inning and struck out a man, and that is all that Orvis has allowed this year. In a Stomper uniform, making his 2nd appearance, and Peguero fouls it away 0-2. Oh, 2 lined back up the middle. So Peguero has a 3-hit ball game. Leadoff single here in the 7th. Axel Johnson will come to the plate after a leadoff single. 1 for 3 with a 2-run double in the game. That was all the way back in the first inning. Since then, he struck out and flied to center. That's the first hit Austin Orvis has given up in a Stomper uniform. The single to Peguero. Now the first pitch to Johnson, and he takes high, ball 1. Over in Vallejo, the Stockade lead the Admirals 9-3 in the bottom of the 5th inning, so they're halfway home in that one. Orvis on 1 ball and no strikes. His pitch is down and in on Axel Johnson, 2-0. Johnson, left-handed batter. Peguero's at first. He has plenty of speed. We're on the top of the 7th. Stompers trail 9-5. The 2-0 pitch. On the outside corner, ball 3. Three and 0 the count. The 3-0 pitch from Austin Orvis. High ball 4. Leadoff single and then a walk. Put runners at first and second for the cleanup man, Corey Dempster. Molinari goes out and talks to Orvis. It was Ethington and then Schill in the 6th. Now Orvis in the 7th. Ethington allowed 4 runs, 2 earned on 3 hits in just a third of an inning. So now first and second. Nobody out. Orvis's first pitch. He snaps in a breaking ball for strike 1 on Dempster. Dempster's 2 for 2. Orvis looks to second. Here's his 0-1 pitch, and Dempster pops it out of play. No balls and 2 strikes to count. No balls, 2 strikes. Orvis ahead. With Peguero at second, Johnson at first, nobody out. He looks to second. Now deals on 0-2. Breaking ball in the dirt, smothered by Molinari. Orvis is 6'5" right-hander on 1-2. A fastball misses high. Two balls and 2 strikes on Dempster. Micah Known is on deck. Here's the 2-2. Dempster pops it up. Foul territory, first base side. Molinari over. He runs out of room. Two in, 2 on Dempster, who has a pair of hits in the ballgame. He's yet to be retired. Austin Orvis on 2-2. Curveball on the outside corner, strike 3 call. 1 out in the 7th. First strikeout of the night for Orvis. Nobody up in the San Rafael bullpen, leading this game 9-5. Micah Known will come up. He's 2 for 3, a single and a home run. First pitch to him from Orvis. Outside must have been for ball 1. Pat Barnett is up in the Stomper bullpen and throwing. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Unknown takes high and away, 2-0. Peguero singled up the middle, and then Johnson walked. Dempster struck out. The 2-0. High ball 3. It was Barnes for 5, Ethington for a third. Schill finished the last 2/3 of the 6th inning. The 3-0 from Orvis. Outside ball 4. Bases loaded for the catcher, Jacob Colombo, with 1 out. Colombo has yet to be retired, 2 for 2, a double, a hit by pitch. Right-handed hitter, he's driven in a run. First pitch to him from Austin Orvis out of the stretch. This is inside ball 1. Peguero at third, Johnson at second, and Owen at first. Austin's 1-0 pitch, rolled on the ground up the middle. Gotta dive, just past him into center field for a hit. Peguero will score. Here comes Johnson, the throw to the plate cut off, a 2-run single for Jacob Colombo, and it's 11-5. Colombo is driven in 3 tonight now. Here's Marcus Montalongo. First and second, 1 out for Montalongo. Left-handed hitter. He has reached twice but doesn't have a hit. He's 0 for 3. First pitch from Orvis. In the air, left center field, slicing away from Hibbert. He'll come on. DeAngelis will call for it, and he'll make the catch. 2 out. First and second with 2 out, Jimmy Lunardelli coming to the plate. He reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the 6th inning. Other than that, he struck out twice. First pitch to him from Orvis. High and in for ball 1. One ball, no strikes to count. Orvis trying to end this top of the 7th. The 1-0. High and away, 2 balls and no strikes. (9-4) Stockade, bottom of the 5th inning. They lead the Vallejo Admirals. All eyes on that game. Salina trying to break a 15-game losing streak. 2-0 fastball, big swing and a miss from Lunardelli. Salina trying to break into double digits, trying to pick up their 10th win tonight. The 2-1 rolled on the ground up the middle behind the bag. Barrios smothers it and throws to Gata covering second. Make that Romero up the middle. Dazzling, showing off the leather at short. Moving to his left, sliding to stop it and flip to Gata to end the inning. San Rafael scores twice, a 2-run single from Jacob Colombo. Stretch time, Stompers trail 11-5 will go to the home half of the 7th.
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your progressive alternative to big banks, delivering a full roster of great banking services, but at much lower costs. Our lineup always hits it out of the park. Auto loans, home loans, manufactured home loans, and 100% free checking that pays you back. We're equally proud to support lots of local groups, including the Sonoma Stompers, because that's what neighbors do. We're the home of league-leading Kasasa Checking. Kasasa Checking is better than free. It pays you, and you choose how you want to be rewarded. Bonus dividends on your deposits, or cash back on your debit card purchases. And Kasasa makes any ATM a free ATM. It's easy to switch to Kasasa in just minutes at northbaycu.com. Our convenient branches are just a short stop from anywhere, including our newest Sonoma Valley and Rohnert Park locations. Don't let banks throw curveballs at your budget with high rates and foul fees. Count on North Bay Credit Union to save you money every day. Learn more at northbaycu.com or call 707-584-0384. Loans subject to approval. Details at northbaycu.com.
Rayson Romero leads us off in the bottom of the seventh inning, 9-1-2. Romero, Gata, and Hibbert. (11-5) our score, bottom of the seventh inning. Stompers trailing, trying to get on the board. With Brock Noten still out there for San Rafael. His first pitch to Romero is down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. In the game, Romero 2 walks. Here's the 1-0. Noten deals in a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike on Rayson Romero. One from Noten to Romero. That's inside. He has to pull the hands in out of the way. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. 6-run ball game. Stompers have some work to do in the final 3 at-bats of the game. Final 3 innings. Here's the 2-1, and Romero checks his swing, and it's called a strike on the outside corner, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch to Romero. It's outside, and he's worked the count full. Kyle Katruff, 2/3 of an inning. Didn't allow a hit. He allowed 3 runs, 2 earned, and he walked 3. Pitch outside to Romero, and he works a full count walk. So Romero has walked 3 times in the ball game. And that flips the lineup back over for Nick Gata. The offense has done a good job responding tonight. The pitching has been unable to keep it relatively close tonight. So Gata will bat. He's 0 for 3. Left-handed hitter. Romero's at first. Nobody out after the leadoff walk. The first pitch is chopped foul up the first baseline, and the count is 0-1. Gata's bounced to second, called out on strikes, and then hit one right back up the middle. A 1-6-3 double play ended his last at bat. The 0-1 on the ground to short. Navarro fields high in the chest. He'll throw to second for 1 and on to first. A 6-4-3 Double play. Base is empty now for Matt Hibbert. Hibbert's 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts. He walked his last time and scored a run in the 6th. Hibbert, the right-handed hitting center fielder. Bat Barnett is up in the Stomper bullpen. Brock Noten, first pitch to Matt Hibbert's on the outside corner for strike one. Noten works out of the stretch with nobody on. His 0-1 pitch to Hibbert. Outside ball one. We're in the 7th and an 11-5 ball game. Stompers trailing. The 1-1 pitch. Hibbert takes very high. It pops in and out of the glove of Jacob Colombo for ball two. Two balls, one strike. Noten stares in. Hibbert with the hands up high. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He pops it out of play, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes on Hibbert with nobody on and two out after Ghana grounds into a 6-4-3 double play. Hibbert, the speedy center fielder. Here's the 2-2. Shoots it foul off down the right field line. Noten working on a 1-2-3-7th. After help from the twin killing, he wants Colombo to go through the sign one more time. The 2-2 delivery to Hibbert. On the inside corner, called strike three. We're through 7. Stompers trail 11-5. Will go to the top of the 8th. 9-1, two hitters due up for San Rafael.
We would like to thank our community partners: Tina Schoen Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty, Sonoma Hills Retirement Community, and
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
social media support is provided by Word Mice.
Stompers Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonoma Clean Power. As your local public electricity provider, we source clean energy from renewable resources, geothermal, water, wind, solar, and biomass. And we deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency. By changing the way residents source energy, we're able to deliver customer programs that make a difference in everyone's life. Powered by innovative thinking, Sonoma Clean Power was formed to provide a choice beyond for-profit investor-owned utilities, in our case PG&E. Today, Sonoma Clean Power, or SCP, is a model for community choice programs throughout California. By providing higher percentages of renewable energy that reduce greenhouse gas emissions, our customers are helping solve the climate crisis at a local level.
Pat Barnett, the new right-hander for the Stompers here in the top of the 8th inning. 6'6" right-hander from Windsor, Connecticut. He'll come on, making his 6th appearance, a 1.64 ERA. He struck out 12 and walked 6 in 11 innings. For Barnett, He's allowed just 2 runs on 3 hits in those 11 innings. He'll face the 9-1-2 spots of the San Rafael order. It'll be Biagini, Navarro, and Peguero here in the top of the 8th. The Stompers trailing 11-5, and Barnett deals low a fastball to Biagini to start his outing, and the count is 1-0. Here's his 1-0 pitch, and Biagini takes high. 2 balls and no strikes. Biagini, an RBI single back up the middle his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Barnett on 2-0. Biagini takes on the inside corner, called a strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Biagini, the left-handed batter. The 2-1 pitch. Inside 3-1. Raul Navarro, the leadoff man, on deck. Barnett out of the stretch on 3-1, and Biagini watches strike 2. Depending on how Barnett does here in this game tonight, we might see him for 2 innings, with Gibbons and Richardson the only 2 left in the Stomper bullpen here tonight available. The payoff on the ground is short. Romero's there. He'll field. Long throw in time to get the speedy Biagini. Leadoff man's retired, and here's Raul Navarro. Navarro 1 for 3 with a single. That was back in the first inning. He was hit by a pitch. Right-handed batter against Barnett, who stands at 6'6". His first pitch to Navarro. Breaking ball starts him on the outside corner for strike 1. DeAngelis Hibbert Williams in the outfield. The 0-1, and that curveball misses low and away. It's Quincy Romero, Gata Gillespie around the infield, and Molinari catching his 5th pitcher tonight. Barnes for 5, Ethington for a 3rd, Schill for 2 thirds, and then Orvis for 1 inning. Barnett's 1-1 pitch. Low 2-1. We're here tomorrow at 6:05. Napa Silverado's in town after a night off tonight. Here comes the 2-1. Navarro hits it in the air, right center field, slicing away over toward Williams now in right. He makes the catch. Two up, 2 down against Barnett. And he'll face Yler Peguero, who is 3 for 4 with a couple of base hits, a home run. He's scored 3 times. Switch hitting third baseman, left-handed against Barnett. Starts him with a fastball. It's ripped on the ground, 1 hop right at Brent Gillespie. He'll trot over and step on the bag. Barnett has a 1-2-3/8. We'll go to the home half. 3, 4, 5 spots coming up.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented, and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Novato. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.
Oh, and he'll take outside a low ball one. Stompers with some work to do. 6 runs to tie it and 6 outs with which to work here in the final 2 innings. And Quitzer watches a fastball miss low and away 2-0. So we may see Barnett in the 9th. An 11-pitch 8th inning, and nobody up in the bullpen. And only down to 2 arms left with Gibbons and Richardson. The 2-0 is outside to Quitzer 3-0. Quitz has reached twice a walk and scored in the first. He reached on an error and scored in the 6th. And he struck out. The 3-0 from Brock Noten. That's low, and a 4-pitch walk opens the bottom of the 8th. Quitzer's walked for the 2nd time tonight. And Noten has walked 2 of the 5 hitters that he's faced in the game so far. Here's Gillespie. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI triple. He walked and scored in the 6th. First pitch from Noten. Gillespie skies it out of play down the left field line. 2 in the first, 1 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th, 4 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th for San Rafael. 2 in the 1st and 3 in the 6th for the Stompers. Here's the 0-1, and Gillespie shoots it foul again. Stompers, who don't have a hit since the first inning. They compiled 3 of those. Didn't have a hit in the first 4 innings last night. Ended the ball game with 8 hits. The 0-2. Outside to Gillespie, ball 1. Trying to start something offensively. Here in the 8th inning, Noten's 1-2. Inside to Gillespie, and he's punched out. Gillespie down looking for out number 1. Fastball in the inside corner from Brock Noten. 1 out man at first for Miles Williams. Williams, a right-handed hitter. Quitzer's at first. The first pitch to Williams on the outside corner. A fastball from Noten, strike 1. Miles is 1 for 3. Singled home a run in the first. The 0-1. A little bit high, 1-1. Can Salina do it? They lead 9-4 in the top of the 7th. The 1-1 pitch, and Williams tops it foul up third. One ball and 2 strikes, 11-5 our score in the bottom of the 8th. Noten's 1-2 pitch, and Williams in the air to left. Back on it goes Lunardelli. He's at the track. See you later. Miles Williams has his 9th home run into the trees. It's 11-7. Miles Williams hits his 9th, a 2-run shot. Still some air in the balloon here in the 8th. Now just a 4-run game, and Jacob Barfield is going to pinch hit for Rob DeAngelis. And now Jay Karp will come out of the dugout. So it will not be Noten to face Barfield. We will have a new pitcher. Miles Williams, 2-run shot brought to you by Epicenter. Make your next family adventure an epic one at Epicenter. He's driven in 3 tonight. We'll have a new pitcher. This pitching change brought to you by Sonoma Hills Retirement.
We would like to thank our community partners. Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty. Sonoma Hills Retirement Community. And
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
social media support is provided by Wordmice.
Jacob Barfield's going to pinch hit. Tyler Skinner will be the new pitcher, making his 13th appearance, an ERA of 8.08. 26 strikeouts, 12 walks, 20 earned runs on 26 hits against him in 22 1/3. So Jacob Barfield's going to pinch hit for Rob DeAngelis, who finishes his night 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. Jacob Barfield comes in. Right-handed hitter, hitting .256, 11 home runs, 25 RBIs. Nobody on, 1 out. Miles Williams collects the first stomper hit since the first inning. 2-run home run to straightaway left, his 9th. He's driven in 3 tonight and 31 overall. So here's Barfield against Skinner out of the pen. His first pitch to Barfield is on the outside corner, strike 1. Nothing in 1, the count on Barfield. Rests the bat on the shoulder. Skinner on in relief. His 0-1 pitch. Barfield tops it at the plate. Nothing in 2. Brock Noten goes an inning and 2/3, allows 2 runs on a hit, walks 2, and strikes out 2. So you come in, you give up the first hit since the first inning, and you get pulled. It's a tough business. Nothing in 2 on Barfield. Pedro Barrios on deck. The walk to Quitzer opened the inning. Then Gillespie was called out on strikes before Williams launched his home run to left. Skinner on 0-2 to Barfield. The pitch is on the outside corner, called strike 3. Barfield comes in, watches strike 3. There's Pedro Barrios. Barrios 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. He's trying to keep this 8th inning going. Stompers with 4 runs left to work with and trail by 4. Barrios the DH tonight. First pitch from Skinner. Skips in a fastball. Goes all the way to the screen, ball 1. 9-5 Salina leads the Admirals. They're still in the bottom of the 7th inning. Vallejo trying to creep back into that ball game. 1-0 the count on Barrios. Skinner works from the stretch with nobody on. Here's his 1-0. Barrios takes high, ball 2. Barrios ahead in the count, 2-0. Skinner making his 10th appearance out of the bullpen. The 2-0 pitch. Low, 3-0. Molinari's on deck, a 3-0 count to Pedro Barrios, trying to extend the last of the 8th. Stompers have scored twice, trail 11-7. Here comes the 3-0 pitch, and Barrios watches a fastball for ball 4. Must have been low. Couldn't really tell you for certain. Here's Daniel Molinari, 0 for 3. Hit a line drive back off of Brock Noten that ricocheted right to Navarro. And they threw him out at first, so he has a tough 0 for 3 tonight. He also scalded a ball to center field that Montalongo caught. Barrios at first after the 4-pitch walk, and the first pitch to Molinari is in the dirt. That's 5 straight balls from Tyler Skinner. Came in, struck out Barfield on 3 pitches, walked Barrios on 4. He's fallen behind Molinari, 1-0. Stompers trying to mount a small comeback here in the 8th. Molinari will call time and step out. Johnson holds him on over at first. Biagini at second, playing up toward the middle. They're deep on the left side of the infield. Skinner's 1-0 pitch. Molinari takes inside, 2-0. Six straight balls from Tyler Skinner. He's at the belt with Barrios leading from first, the 2-0 pitch. All the way to the backstop. Easily up to second base goes Barrios on a wild pitch, and the count is 3 balls and no strikes. Grayson Romero waits in the on-deck circle. Barrios moves to second on the wild pitch. Molinari to try and hand it to Romero and keep this inning going. Skinner looks into his catcher, Colombo. Now he comes set, gives a look out towards second base. His 3-0 pitch coming. Here it is. On the outside corner for strike 1. Hold your breath there for a second. Skinner's come in, struck out Barfield, walked Barrios. Molinari still ahead in the count, 3-1. The pitch from Skinner. At the knees for strike 2. Counts full on Molinari with Romero on deck. Barrios at second. 2 out. 2 runs in. It's 11-7. Stompers trail here in the home half of the 8th. Right-hander ready. His payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4. Back-to-back 2-out walks. Racing Romero will come to the plate. And Romero's been the toughest out tonight. He hasn't gotten out. Romero has walked 3 times, once on 4 pitches, the other 2 times on full counts. Barrios at second, Molinari at first after a pair of walks from Skinner. Romero, the right-handed hitter at the plate. Here's the first pitch. That's way outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Skinner trying to end this 8th. Nobody's up in the San Rafael bullpen. Barrios at second, Molinari at first. Here's the 1-0, and Romero takes outside and low. 2 balls in, no strikes on Romero, who's walked 3 times in the game so far tonight. Romero with 2 home runs and 7 driven in on the season. The on-base percentage coming in was at .416. All it's done is go up tonight. 2 on, 2 out. It's a 4-run game. Skinner set, the right-hander. He deals on 2-0 to Romero, and that is called a strike. Down the middle, it was just a question of height. 2 balls and 1 strike the count. Nick Gana's on deck, and boy, would he like to get up and erase an 0 for 4 tonight. Two balls and a strike. Skinner ready. He comes home to Romero. Pitch fouled back to the screen. 2-2 on Romero. Now having to battle with 2 strikes. Romero, the kid from Mililani, Hawaii, digs back in the right side against Skinner, trying to end this 8th. Miles Williams' home run put 2 runs on the board here this inning. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and Romero, little check swing, tapper up the first baseline. He shattered his bat, so he'll need a new stick from the dugout. Fastball ran inside on Romero. Tried to hold up the swing, but he did get a piece to check swinging up the first baseline. It's 9-6 Salina through 7 innings. Three-run game over in Vallejo. Salina trying to snap that 15-game losing streak. Salina, who has lost 15 straight, they are 0-8 against Vallejo this year. Vallejo, the only team that Salina has not beaten. The count is 2-2 on Romero. He gets a new bat. Barrios leads from second. Molinari from first with 2 out. Tyler Skinner, his 2-ball, 2-strike pitch is outside, ball 3. Three and 2 on Romero. He works the count full. Gana on deck. The runners will get a head start. Boy, if you're on defense, this would be the worst time to have something hit right at you. You've been standing out there for a long time. Pitching change. Here comes the payoff. Runners go. It is fouled out of play. The last action we had was Williams' home run to left, and really none of the infielders moved. Barfield was then struck out by Skinner, the first man he faced, and then he walked Barrios, walked Molinari. Romero's the first man to swing the bat since Barfield was at the plate. Barrios walked on 4 pitches. Molinari walked on a full count. He didn't swing the bat during that at-bat. So the runners will get a head start once again. We'll do the payoff pitch one more time. Here it comes from Skinner, and Romero hits it in the air. Left center field, softly hit. Out goes Navarro, and he makes a basket-style catch over the shoulder. Raul Navarro runs it down. That ends the inning. The Stompers scored twice on Miles Williams' 2-run home run, so we'll go to the 9th in a 4-run ball game. 3, 4, 5 spots due up for San Rafael.
We would like to thank our community partners: Tina Schoen Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty, Sonoma Hills Retirement Community, and
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
social media support is provided by Word Mice.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Novato. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.
We're on to the 9th in an 11-7 ball game. Stompers trail. Axel Johnson will lead it off for San Rafael, and Pat Barnett deals in a fastball down low. 1 ball and no strikes on Johnson. He's 1 for 2 with a 2-run double, and the 1-0 pitch is hit in the air to right. That'll hang up for Williams. He'll come on and make a running catch. Will Salina do it? They're leading 9-6 in the top of the 8th. One out, Corey Dempster's coming up. He's 2 for 3. Stompers will host the Silverados tomorrow at 6:05 before going on the road back in San Rafael on Friday night. These two teams will meet again very soon. Barnett deals in a curveball to Dempster for strike 1. Nothing in 1 the count. Barnett, the right-hander, back out for second inning of work. He worked a 1-2-3-8. Here's his own 1. Dempster squares around, bunts it back to Barnett on the right side of the mound. He slips. The throw from his knees. Pat Barnett. PFP's coming in handy there for Barnett. He fell off the first base side. Dempster laid down the bunt on the third base side. He went over to field. It slipped and threw him out from his knees for out number 2. Here comes Mike Anone. He is 2 for 3 with a 2-run home run. He's also walked in the game, left-handed hitter, so Barnett's retired all 5 he's faced. Working out of the stretch with nobody on from the third base side of the rubber. His first pitch to a known. Right there for strike 1. A known, the left-handed batter, he's the DH. Barnett from the belt on 0-1. Breaking ball hit in the air, right center field. Matt Hibbert on the run over toward the gap. And Pat Barnett, 6 up, 6 down for the right-hander. Stompers have some work to do in the bottom of the 9th, trailing by 4. It'll be the top of the lineup.
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your progressive alternative to big banks, delivering a full roster of great banking services, but at much lower costs. Our lineup always hits it out of the park. Auto loans, home loans, manufactured home loans, and 100% free checking that pays you back. We're equally proud to support lots of local groups, including the Sonoma Stompers, because that's what neighbors do. We're the home of league-leading Kasasa Checking. Kasasa Checking is better than free. It pays you, and you choose how you want to be rewarded. Bonus dividends on your deposits, or cash back on your debit card purchases. And Kasasa makes any ATM a free ATM. It's easy to switch to Kasasa in just minutes at northbaycu.com. Our convenient branches are just a short stop from anywhere, including our newest Sonoma Valley and Rohnert Park locations. Don't let banks throw curveballs at your budget with high rates and foul fees. Count on North Bay Credit Union to save you money every day. Learn more at northbaycu.com or call 707-584-0384. Loans subject to approval. Details at northbaycu.com.
Yalen Piguero, the San Rafael closer, on here in the bottom of the 9th inning. He'll face the top of the lineup. Piguero will make his 26th appearance, a 1.28 ERA. His first pitch to Nick Gata is fouled away. 0-1. The County's allowed just 4 earned runs in 28 innings, 55 strikeouts, 7 walks. Was in the big leagues for 54 days. He debuted on June 8th back in 2007. And Gata fouls the fastball straight back, 0-2. Made it to AAA with the Houston Astros. He signed as an undrafted free agent in 2000. Debuted 7 years later. Was in AAA Round Rock, debuted with the Arizona Diamondbacks in 2007, 2008. 1-0 in his big league career with a 7.5 ERA. He's ahead of Ghana 0-2. Spent some time in the Rangers organization in AAA in Oklahoma City. AAA Salt Lake with the Angels. 8 seasons in AAA, 3 in AA. 12 total minor league seasons for him. And he's the one that gave up the walk-off home run to Nico Tony in last night's ball game. Plus fastball and a plus slider for Peguero. Here's his 0-2. Got to take strike 3 at the letters. Ghana down looking for the second time in the ball game, and he takes an 0 for 5. So Ghana, who had reached in 38 of 39 games that he played in this year. First out here in the 9th, and here is Matt Hibbert. Hibbert 0 for 3. 3 strikeouts, a walk. Scored a run. Here's the first pitch from Peguero. He misses outside, ball 1. They're in the bottom of the 8th over in Vallejo. 9-6 Salina. We're inching our way there. Peguero working from the windup with nobody on. His 1-0 pitch. Hibbert late on the fastball, 1-1. One and 1 the count on Hibbert. Peguero, the closer in the game in a non-save situation. Here's his 1-1. It's outside, 2-1. (11-7). Stompers trail in the 9th. Peguero with 13 saves on the year, but a record of 4-4. Is 2-1 to Hibbert. It hit Colombo in the chest, and it was called a strike. A little bit of a mix-up there between Colombo, the catcher, and his closer, Yalen Peguero. It didn't hit it. It hit him square in the chest protector. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count. Hibbert digs back in right side. The 2-2. Down low and the count is full. Chris Quitzer's on deck. Miles Williams represents the tying run. He's up in 3 batters after Hibbert. 2 outs left to work for the Stompers. Here's the payoff from Peguero, and Hibbert hits it in the air, left center field, moving over Harley Lopez. He dives, and that'll fall for a base hit. Matt Hibbert has his first hit of the night, the 5th hit for the Stompers, and a little bit of air back in the balloon here in the 9th. Chris Quintzer is the hitter. Colombo will talk to Peguero on the hill. Quitzer's 0 for 2. Reached on an air walk twice. He scored 3 times tonight. It'll be a line for Quitzer that doesn't really jump out of the page. But a productive night for him, even though he is hitless, looking for his first hit. Hibbert at first after the single with 1 out. Quitzer, the left-handed hitter. Peguero out of the stretch, and Quitzer will call time. Hibbert leads from first, 1 out. It's a 4-run game. The first pitch to Quitzer on the outside corner for strike 1. Yalen Peguero, the 38-year-old closer from the Dominican Republic, agrees with Colombo. The catcher sets up. Here's his 0-1. Slider outside, 1-1. Strikeout to Ghana open the inning. Hibbert with a little flare to left center. Harley Lopez in left made a diving attempt. Could not make the catch. 1-1. Peguero, the right-hander, set. His 1-1 pitch. Quitzer tops it softly up the first baseline. That'll roll foul. 1-2 the count. They're straight away in the outfield against Quitzer here in the ninth. Middle infield pinching for a double play. Stompers who have been struck out 9 times tonight. And they walked 10 times in the ballgame. Peguero's 1-2 pitch to Quitzer. Here it is. That's topped off of his foot over to Johnson at first. Two
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your progressive alternative to big banks, delivering a full roster of great banking services, but at much lower costs. Our lineup always hits it out of the park. Auto loans, home loans, manufactured home loans, and 100% free checking that pays you back. We're equally proud to support lots of local groups, including the Sonoma Stompers, because that's what neighbors do. We're the home of league-leading Kasasa Checking. Kasasa Checking is better than free. It pays you, and you choose how you want to be rewarded. Bonus dividends on your deposits, or cash back on your debit card purchases. And Kasasa makes any ATM a free ATM. It's easy to switch to Kasasa in just minutes at northbaycu.com. Our convenient branches are just a short stop from anywhere, including our newest Sonoma Valley and Rohnert Park locations. Don't let banks throw curveballs at your budget with high rates and foul fees. Count on North Bay Credit Union to save you money every day. Learn more at northbaycu.com or call 707-584-0384. Loans subject to approval. Details at northbaycu.com.